The world of work is changing rapidly. The World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs study predict that 5 million jobs will be lost before 2020 as artificial intelligence, robotics, nanotechnology, and other socio-economic factors replace the need for human workers. Therefore, soon we will only be good as the skills we possess. But which skills are they, and how can we make sure we keep pace? To get an idea of what challenges lie ahead and the tools needed to tackle them, we asked few questions to Dr. Raj Singh, Vice-Chancellor Ansal University. What type of skills are required for future jobs?
Well, this is a difficult question. It's got something to do with the students' attitude. Already some efforts have been made in changing the attitude. Today's youth walks into the campus of an institution or university with some kind of a sense of privilege which should not be there. I think there are no shortcuts in life. My only advice to students would be, while they complete their syllabus, they must also acquire a lot of other skills. And this could be developed through interacting with students of other disciplines that are there on the campus. Also, an outreach program could be developed where students could work with the local people, villages for example, and develop some kinds of goodwill in the local area that acceptability is increased. But more important is identifying the problems that people face there and developing solutions for them. This becomes a practical life lab for them, in fact. And this is the way they should learn. Students must work hard. I find that today's youth generally, not about KIET only, they lack initiatives, they lack in hard work. But then in life, to achieve success, you have to put in a lot of hard work. And finally, I would say they should not be looking at just passing the examinations. That anybody will do. But they must acquire skills which are lifelong. They must acquire the capability to learn lifelong, so that whatever environmental developments are there, they must capture them immediately and always be ready.
How can educational institutes help students acquiring those skills?
As far as the role of institution is concerned, I believe a few things could be done. One, create an ecosystem where the students are encouraged to interact with students of other disciplines. And one simple way could be let each of these schools on the campus or institution on the campus offer unique courses which could be given as options to students of all the programs. This may be a value addition kind of things provided by the institution, and this creates an institutionalized mechanism of interacting with those students. When cross-fertilization of ideas take place, innovation will come in. And innovation is something which is irrespective of time, space, discipline you belong to, and that remains with you lifelong. Innovation also trains your mind to think innovatively all through. So when you interact with people of any other disciplines, you get an idea and say, well, my subject knowledge could be applied there, and vice versa. And this can be done by giving slightly more time for the students to interact outside the classrooms. My strong recommendation would be that reduced contact hours in the classroom, and the credits prescribed by the university could be completed in the form of project works, field work. Need is to identify and quantify it. How many hours of effort students are putting into the field work and project work. That's the best way of teaching. So these minor adjustments without violating the regulatory framework or the university norms could be achieved. And once students are pushed outside the classroom, the learning will get enhanced. And this will be permanent learning, this will be skill-based learning, this will be application-based learning. And of course, the institution should immediately start initiatives of having more collaborations with the industry and foreign institutions. Particularly, foreign institutions will help us in bringing a culture of outcome-based education, which India lacks. And I think the best way to learn is from the foreign partners, particularly European countries and the West, that is America. There, the institutions have been doing this for ages, and they're definitely leaders in that. While I don't say that we copy them as it is, we improvise and then correct it, amend it, suiting to the local conditions. Because the students and the university's acceptability and parents' acceptability is also very important. Challenge would be to convince the parents, to the students, and the logistical issues which may arise out of the changes. But then it gives us hardly a choice. It's something which needs to be done as we move into the future.
If you like this video and want to stay updated about latest skills and career-oriented information, please like, share and subscribe to our channel.